Well, there were 10 victories. 6 of those were doubles and 15 pole positions. The 1992 Renault Williams team victorious 10 times and winning the Formula One Constructors' Championship. And all the distances they won by total 438 seconds ahead of McLaren Honda for the whole season. So you can add that one up to 15 years of hard labour and development and research for just 7 minutes. Well, that shows you how close the competition really is, and the main weapon in this chase after seconds and tenths of seconds is the chassis. And that's where the Williams team's know-how really does come into play. The integration of the engine, gearbox, cooling system, fuel tank, and the cockpit in one form requires stiffness, low weight, and of course the maximum performance in aerodynamics. The target of the aerodynamicist is to obviously decrease the airflow to a minimum, but also to maintain the absolute maximum pressure on the four wheels. 70% of this pressure is produced by the front and rear spoilers. And in the wind tunnel test is terribly important. A well-trimmed Williams Renault can gain 2 or 3 tenths of a second per lap, which means a total, for instance, take the Grand Prix at Hockenheim, that would be a total there of 16 seconds. The under tray has to be absolutely flat, and that is one of the main components of the aerodynamics. Designed as a honeycomb, it's constructed of several layers, and that guarantees total maximum stiffness. The whole unit is prepared in a gravity-free tank. The under tray, the cockpit, absolutely vital, forming one of 2 main strengths of the Williams Renault. The other strength, of course, is the engine. 15 years of research and development have really benefited from the enormous design potential within the Renault organization. Computer-aided design, of course, helping the development of the various phases of the engine. All the pistons, once they're made, are all geometrically tested, and then all the results of the tests are put into a database, assuring the very best possible calculations for the actual fine-tuning, and I mean tuning, of the engine. Optimizing the weight and the reliability of the engine, the most modern materials and techniques are being employed. Because of research, the engine weight in 1992 season decreased by 10%. In theory, that's a gain of seconds a lap on a circuit like Monza. In 1993, Renault and the aerospace company L'Aerospatiale are combining their power both on technical and the human aspects of the team to win some extra hundreds of grams and 10 seconds. Even with something as far advanced as Formula One, new developments still have their roots in traditional sources. Here we see the Messier company sharing its traditional know-how in metal bashing and casting for the production of the cylinder heads for Renault Sport. Experience of the past meeting technology of the future. The actual production of the cylinder heads and the engine blocks is done by the Mechachrome Centre for Car and Aerospace Industries. The precision and the quality control at every stage assures the overall quality of the whole engine. The first main success of an engine obviously is the ability to gain those vital tenths of a second actually during the competition. And it's this knowledge that those fractions of a second count so much that dictates the total commitment put in by the whole team, even at this stage. Even a perfect piston on its own can't bring success. It really is the balance between the piston, the valve, the cylinder head, all of the components and all of the team members. And then it's the engine specialists who take over. At Renault Sport Engine Assembly Shop, there are 150 engineers and technicians working on the engines.